Okay, so 1, that's my health bar. 2 is my energy. 3 is my active stance, which is defense. 4 is my blocking, our action queue. Right click on an enemy with the left mouse. Oh, not right click. Click on an enemy with the left mouse to add an attack on to your character's. You can add up to 3 attacks to your action queue, and the characters will execute them in the order which they were selected. To cancel a command, you can. Okay. Confirm. Left click. Activate a combat press trigger to trigger active pause. In active pause, select the ability by clicking on the button. Self-defense and self-defense. Okay, we'll go with that.
Patrick, Poddy, approach. Let me see what you're made of.
Okay. The numpad 7 and 9 to change. What? Use the numpad? The numpad? You're kidding. Wait, how is he deflecting my attacks?
At
When
ease.
he's using a bow.
Moors, we must speak. I've just returned from the infirmary with some very sad news. Maester Aemon could do nothing to save the boy. He has succumbed to his wounds. They were too grave. These are dark times for us. Justice must be done, Moors, for the honor of the Night's Watch. Before he died, the boy had enough strength to give us the name of his tormentor. He is one of ours, Cregan. Cregan? First Gorhold deserts, and now one of our best veterans betrays his vows? You know what I expect from you, Moors. Cregan is leading the Western Patrol. They left this morning. I will leave immediately. Shall I take the new brothers with me to track down Cregan? They may still smell like summer, but I need them to learn how to patrol the wall. On the other hand, you'll have to do without Patrick. The builders need him. All right, Jaw. Cregan certainly is a big fellow. I know. He's almost as good a fighter as you. Do not endanger your new brothers too much. We're too short of men to waste them. If you hurry, you should be able to catch up with him in the ruins of the Icemark Fort. Understood. One final thing. I received a raven bearing news that concerns you. A knight in the service of the King's Hand is riding towards Castle Black. He is coming especially to speak to you. The Hand of the King, eh? I wonder what he wants with me. I was actually hoping that you could enlighten me on that matter. My life belongs to the Night's Watch, Jaw. I left the Game of Thrones behind long ago. So be it. May the gods speed you. Listen here, you crows. We meet at the west gate and leave within the hour.
For this night and all night to come, track down a veteran leading a patrol. Okay, can I zoom out?
Just give me a moment to have a bite. I'll grab me things.
Can I go into any door? I can. Interesting. Come on, how long does it take to load a freaking... Oh my god. This graphic should not take this long to load. Can't talk to the dog. Can I take this axe? Why not? Who knows? This room is quite big. Holy crap, they really want to make it realistic, don't they? Lots of NPCs, a really big hall. Can't move the freaking camera too much here. Potion merchant. Blacksmith. We're doing a blunt build. Of course, not enough coin. Armor.
Most of them seem like reliable lads. I prefer the kids. They look all in,
Oh, you can just...
but they often adapt better. It's not easy for a man who already has it.
There's a sledgehammer right there. Take it. Can I open a huge giant map? Ah. Oh, it actually fills in as I explore it, huh? There's... What is that? What does that mean? Primary quest. Okay, so I need to go outside. Each of these are probably doors. These are merchants. Stairs. Lots of things to explore here.
Look how they're gorging themselves. I've always wondered where Bowen Marsh finds the food to feed us all.
Coin received.
Morth! What do you want of me, Walder?
I have finished restoring the statuette that you entrusted me with just before you left to track down Gorold.
Really? Let's have a look.
I must say it was a true pleasure. Brothers normally ask me to paint them a pretty woman with big teats and spread legs. But I must say that this is a little more original. I realize we aren't the best of friends, but this statue is a work of art. I hope I treated it with the attention it deserved. I'm rather proud of my work. I returned it to its original colors, and it looks like new.
It's beautiful work, Walder. I have never seen such a striking likeness of the warrior. It's as if you have given him life.
It would appear the frost has not completely eaten away my hands. I hope you don't regret the price you paid for this job.
Not at all. This statue is worth more than you can imagine.
True. Actually, I have a vague idea of it. I've already seen this kind of work in the past, but only once, at the Great Sept of Baelor of King's Landing. I recall legends telling of statues made by the first disciples of the Seven, when they still strode the hills across the narrow sea. They were carved into a star that the Seven had torn from the heavens. These statues depicted the true face of the gods, just as they were when they showed themselves to the Andals.
And it is said that the Andals' greatest heroes carried them off when they snatched Westeros from the first men and the ancient gods.
How could a man such as yourself find himself in possession of such a precious object? I've never taken you to be such a devout man.
This statuette of the warrior has always belonged to my family, as far back as the bloodline stretches. It is because of this that he walks alongside us. Have you heard of the Battle of the Field of Fire?
Ah, now there's another great tale.
Oh, please, God, don't say, oh.
The Conqueror's conquest, the Lannister king and the King of the
Fuck
Reach united their forces to fight the Targaryen and their dragons.
This is not just any old tale. This battle really took place, and it was the greatest massacre in the history of the Seven Kingdoms. On that day, more than 4,000 knights perished in the fire of those three great dragons. Amory Westford, my ancestor, fought under the colors of the lion, as is our duty. When the shadows of the dragons blotted out the sky, and their fire engulfed both men and beasts, he prayed for his life, as he had never done before. He swore then, on his immortal soul, that he would search for and gather all seven, collecting the 6 other statues which accompany the warrior. Amory survived, and he set about his quest to give thanks to the Seven. He never succeeded, and our bloodline inherited his oath.
I imagine that faith comes more easily when one rushes into the jaws of such monsters. It's a beautiful tale all the same. You know, I could maybe help you keep this ancient promise, Mors.
Let's just say that I'm interested. What do you hope to gain from it?
Sometimes it's pleasing to be able to work on something just because it's beautiful, Mors. What I want is to finish what I've begun, before I'm judged by the Father.
Would you do it for free?
I've not taken so much joy in anything since I chose to take the black, and you know how important the faith is to me. If I could help you accomplish this sacred vow of your ancestors, I'd be paying homage to the gods for all their graces.
And how would you do that?
This statuette, it was created to be part of the group of 7.
Yes, we already spoke of it.
Wait, you don't understand. I've studied it closely, and I can tell you it was made to be bonded to other objects carved from the same strange rock. Probably a bracelet or an amulet that the Andal warriors bore, like the 7-pointed star they carved into their chests. I believe I'm capable of reconstructing such a work. More than 4,000 years after its imagining, it would be magnificent.
Walder, what are you suggesting? I do not follow.
I should be able to make copies of the statuettes that go with this one. With good models, it should be possible.
Out of the question. That would mean going back on the word of my ancestors. This is about an act of faith and the honor of my bloodline, Walder.
Forgive me. I understand what you say. I've never seen a rock that compares to this one. It's perhaps true what the legends say when they claim they were carved from a star fallen from the heavens.
That may well be. I thank you, and I would leave you now.
Wait, I can restore them, just as I brought the warrior back to life for you. These statuettes are not unique, though extremely rare. I told you I remember seeing 3 whole sets in the Great Sept of Baelor.
You speak of a world which is closed to us, my brother.
I'd be happy to share this dream with you. If you ever manage to lay your hands on another of these precious relics, I doubt it would be in good repair. But I can restore all their beauty for you.
I thank you, Warder. Indeed, your help would be invaluable to me.
Truly? Well, all that remains for me is to pray to the Seven that they finally bestow their kindness upon you, Morse.
We have what remains of our lives to find out.
May the warrior guide your arm, and the crone light your way.
And may the Father forgive you for everything else.
You're bloody right there, brother.
Okay, so this game is gonna be a lot of cutscenes. Oh dear.